Good evening to you all, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the old Kampala Arena for this very interesting third game of the playoffs. It is a game between Kcca and Sports Volleyball Club. It is the second ladies playoff game. The first one having ended 3-2 in favor of KCB Nkumba. Now we are headed for this one between Kcca and Asemera Joy Patience, jazz number 12, Kebirunji Aisha, and the liberals, jazz number 11, Kalanzi Shamira, jazz number 1, Mosubika Patricia. The coach is Damalira Malik, being assisted by coach Memory Dube, fresh from being appointed the Zimbabwean head coach. And of course the other assistant coach is Albert Gai. And for team Kcca, we do have jazz number 3, Faith Mogole, jazz number 4, Eunice Amoron, jazz number 5, Maureen Mwamala, jazz number 6, Belinda Jepkirui, jazz number 7, Mariam Nakato, jazz number 8, Joan Tushemerere, jazz number 9, Margaret Namialo, jazz number 11, Damali Akelo, jazz number 12, Fiona Nazite, jazz number 15, Agnes Akanyo, jazz number 16, Claire Najuko, jazz number 18, Oliver Achan. Liberos, we do have jazz number 2, Christine Asekenye, jazz number 13, Varoline Anyu. And of course, the officials, we do have coach Edward Bwenje, assisted closely by Joel Musinguzi and Sharon Pajije. Of course, official warm-ups happening now. And for the referees for this particular game, first referee shall be Marcos Obo, and second referee shall be international referee Stamil Nasur. We do return shortly with the game in play. Yeah, we are now here and we are presenting the teams. We start with Kcca. We do have Jazza 3 Faith Mugole, middle player for team Kcca. We do have Jazza 8 Joan Tushemereirwe, Jazza 9 Margaret Damialo, and Jazza 15 Agnes Akanyo, Jazza 16 Claire Najuko, Jazza 18 Oliver Achan, and the starting libero shall be Christine Asekenye, jazz number 2. And for team Sportes, we do have Akankunda Pal from Deje University, now a Sportes player, just jazz number 4. Jazz 6 Comfort Twesime, Jazz Nam Abak Cecilia Agol Lado, Jazz 12 Muhoza Flavia is preferred against Akite and Dorin. Jazz 15 Tumwebaze Esther returns in the middle. Jazz 16 Akanyo Agnes is equally started ahead of Asemera. Kalanzi Shamira is preferred against Musabika Patricia. And now the game is underway shortly, and Mom Aslan is saying it's gonna be fire. Adieri is saying Kcca go beat them. Well, keep those predictions coming. Mom Aslan saying I tell you. Well, let us wait for the game. It is now on as we talk. It is definitely going to be an interesting game, and just like I've always told you, ladies games are usually determined on two fronts. The one who usually serves very well, the one who receives very well. So it is going to be a battle of services, a battle of receptions. And if you to recall, the last time these two sides met in the last game, that is exactly what happened. You do not serve well, you go home. You do not receive well, you go home. Simple as that. There is no magic about that in ladies games. Just come, serve your opponent decently, and you'll have the win. Come, have a very good reception, and the rest will be history. Ramanja says, I like the fight for Sportes Libero. I don't know what fight you're talking about. Madanta Emmanuel saying, double loss for Sportes. Well, the game is yet to start. Adieri, Kcca, Gumite, well, let us see. Let us keep those predictions coming. You can tell us what your expectations are in regards to the final results. But it will be Kcca service. Mogole Faith here is going to take us underway. And let us see what happens. Coach Malik Damrida there. And Mogole Faith, I love the new hairstyle there. Yeah, she's touching it, you can see. And she gives us the service immediately. Let's see. There's a nice block there. Comfort fails to execute on that one. And immediately Kcca move ahead. They seem very happy and upbeat. Let me hope that does not give them enough motivation against the Sportes side. Nice pass, back set. And the ball is clearly not reaching where Paul loves it. She hits the belt, and those are 4 hits. 2-0 Kcca in this set. Yeah, Ramanja observing about the fight. Nice pass by Lado. What do we see? Comfort attempts a dump. It is not successful. It's a free ball to Kcca. And Akanyo Agnes makes no mistakes from the middle. Executes that. As you can hear, the noise is now being strictly made by Kcca side. Yeah, she caught Esther there. Couldn't pick that up, as well as Lado in 6. This time around, Comfort makes no mistake, uses that block off the setter, and the block is out. You can see that, yes. Adieri thinks that the Sportes libero is very disciplined and down to earth, and you say that you love her to the core. Banang, that is very far. There was a touch on that ball as it went out, and there are no complaints from Esther. Namvuma Rashida bust those balls. Yeah, that should be an encouragement to both teams, and bust them they will. Setter now on the service. Nice pass by Shamira. Back set. Comfort was trying to look for that touch on the block. She did not get it. The ball is out. And Kcca do extend their lead to 5-1. Kcca side currently making Sportes very uncomfortable, very uncomfortable, and the ball is still up. It is a free ball again to Kcca. This time round, Akanyo puts that ball away. She turned. You can see Coach Bwenje there having a word or two with his player, that is Oliver Achan, the setter. Very nice setter. She puts that jump set, and it's amazing to watch her do that. She can also hit those balls free if she gets the opportunity. Nice, beautiful back set. And there was a net violation by Esther Tumwebaze. She has no complaints on that one. Adieri is saying you put credit where it's due. I agree. Madanta, Emma, 3-0 in favor of Kcca. Good prediction. Let's keep them coming. Claire Najuko now heads for the service. Let us see what she does now as Kcca lead 6-2. Nicely picked up by Comfort and properly struck by Pearl, but it is picked up and the ball is still up. It will be Tush. Another opportunity for Kalanzi to set for Pearl. Well. Pearl thinks that there was a touch. The referees think there wasn't. And there's no contestation to that. There's even no request for a challenge. So Coach Malik thinks that the judges simply need to organize themselves. And they agree. Clear with the service. Nicely picked up by Kalanzi for Esther in the middle, and Esther this time around makes no mistake, executes it quite well. Well, it was a little bit shady, touching the net and all that, but yeah, it will work, considering that Kcca were moving very fast. 3-7, Sportes chasing. Service by Esther Tumwebaze, and it will not return. It is an ace. It shall not return. Some words there from the coach, who thinks that Esther can do with a little of improvement on that service, probably on where to position the service. Let us see what she does. Looks for Claire, and the resultant pushed to Maggie Namialo. She makes no mistake striking that diagonal. Yeah, you can see that push. Puts a jump on it, and as you can imagine, makes no mistake. Akanyo has the opportunity to serve, and she can put those services away if she means to. Akanyo Agnes, she can put those services away. And this time round, it is not luck on her side. She puts it through the net. Ramwanja says these female blockers who move like outside attackers, you wonder. 5-8. Kcca with the 3. Nice pass by Varro, and it shall be a free ball, or will it? No, it won't. It will not. Miscommunication, that one from the Sportes side. Quite a number of people supporting Kcca here. I can see Kering Sandra saying Kcca Jew. I do not know why that is the way it is, but yes. Tush with the service. Nicely passed by Comfort. And the result is that the ball is put away by Agnes. Many things seem not to be working the way of the Sportes side, who now call for a timeout as they trail 5-10. Trailing by all 5 points. So clearly they are failing to side out. You can see the reception is almost passing away, even when the setter attempts to set that ball in rather difficult situations. The resulting attacks are going out, so they will need definitely, and that is the same way they started the last time. So they will definitely need to improve on that. Someone is asking why Pal is in opposite. Well. I was not there for training, so I cannot tell. It should be something to do with training and how the coach was observing all the players. Mom Aslan saying Ogunde Gunde Kcca. Sportis is the best player so far for me. And most recent games, that is Lado. Tries that attack, but is blocked by that combination between Mogole and Achan. And Tush with her third service. If they do let her pick that momentum, I can assure you they will not like the results. Ramanja saying Sportis has started like Remo. The conclusion is that it will end like Nemo. Yeah. The reception not coming forth for Team Sportes. They are really struggling. And now they're even forcing the setter to push the ball clearly in 4, and she's not succeeding at that. Fourth service, that one. And what does Tush do? Let's see. Beautiful power on that service. And it will be now an opportunity. And Namialo makes no mistake of that shot block. She makes no mistake. Quite an experienced player, that one. Has had quite a number of stints from Njeje University, VVC, and now Kcca. She has definitely won quite a number of titles. She has quite a number of them under her belt with the elites, with VVC, and now even most recently with Kcca, and now she's looking to add to those titles. Tush this time round serves out, much to the relief of the Sportes side, who needed that side out very quickly, because the lead is now 7 points. To mention, it is 6-13. Lado with the service. What will she do? Ramanja, I've not concluded. I was helping you to conclude. And Lado here gets an ace. I'm sure she would definitely want to have like 4 of those. If she gets 4 of those, it will boost the confidence of her team as well as her at an individual level. She puts power to it, and it is a dump picked up nicely by the libero, and the result is Tush puts that ball away. Yes. Ramanja, I was attempting to conclude for you. And now Kcca is equally forced to call for a timeout of their own. Yes, and as you can see, they are also letting the concentration lose. Can see the coach there, Boenje, telling them to receive that ball, speaking there to the liberals to put that ball exactly where the setter is. such that the setter does not have to move and is now comfortable enough to set that ball wherever she wants to set that ball. But of course, she's an agile setter, small-bodied. She can easily move. She's athletic. She can always move the entire court and push those balls to any position of her choice. Don't forget that we have one final game immediately after this one, and that is the men's game between Sport S Volleyball Club and Kcca. And also not a very good pass, but it will work. What does Namyalo do? Looks for a dump. Will they get punished? Yes, they do. Comfort now looks for those fingers and hits that off the block. And the much needed confidence for Team Sportes is coming back. Let us see what they do with it. They are still trailing 9-13. 9-13. We do have the second legs of this fixture. So whoever wins here has an opportunity to conclude tomorrow or to extend. Lado with the coverage in 6. Ball is pushed to Comfort, who looks for the hands this time round. It shall be a free ball to Kcca. It is a free ball, and what will they do? The ball is pushed to Namyalo, and Namyalo makes no mistake, looks for that shot block off the line. Yeah, there was clearly a block on that one, but the result was that now Namyalo decided that enough is enough. She immediately heads for the service, and she's a very good server, I can tell you, if she is in the mood. So let us see what she does. Beautiful, beautiful service. You know, the service is ensuring that the ball goes to strictly one attack. But Comfort now dumps that ball in that zone where she gets quite a number of the Kcca players there flat-footed. You can see what she does. Yeah, they cannot move even an inch. And it is now 10-14. Beautiful, beautiful service by Akanyo Agnes. Nicely picked up by Akanyo Agnes. And it will be a free ball, a wise one sent to the setter. And Comfort attempts the dump, but it shall be another free ball to Sportes. And what do we have here? It is a point to Team Sportes. Sportes looking to half the lead now. It is 12-14. They are now getting their confidence and groove back at the right time, by the way. So let's see. Ball is pushed to Najuko Claire. Ball is up, and Omoza telling her player to push that ball to Comfort. Najuko. Oh, and this time round, Mogore makes no mistake through the middle for a much-needed side out for Team Kcca. Nicely picked up by Lado. And Comfort is the preferred attacker. But it is a dump by the setter. I told you she loves that, and she will definitely make no mistakes on that one. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful wisdom there. Good observation by her. And it is an ace by Mogole Faith for KCCA to extend their lead to now 16-12. Getting the reception there of Team Sports quite asleep. Yeah, you can see Comfort thought it would be Comfort. I mean, Lado thought it would be Comfort to pick the ball. Comfort thought it would be Lado to pick the ball. So they need to communicate, they need to speak and talk. Free ball to Team Kcca, and they will definitely punish Team Sports. But the ball is nicely picked up and goes to Comfort, who chooses to dump and gets punished. She gets punished for that. Similar way she did even the last regular game. She was not attacking, and she needs to be attacking those balls. Otherwise, it will be game down even before it starts. And now they are forced into a timeout. And you can see Coach Malik there having a word with her, as expected. I would think in a nearby future we might have to see the introduction of either Olivia or Renata. Either way, we'll have to see one of them coming on. One of them shall definitely come on if things continue going the way they are. Mogole goes at it again for the third time. Joan Muindi, best wishes for Team Kcca. How are you, Joan? You were supposed to be on this action, hadn't you moved? But it's good to hear that you are very well and alive. This time round, Comfort, after that pep talk by the coach, makes no mistake, executes that with some kind of finesse and experience, looking for the tip of those fingers. And now what does Umuhoza Flavia do? Beautiful service picked by Namyalo. The resultant attack by Tush goes away. Ramwanja saying the server who started is the one serving. You have realized that when the Tolmido of KCA is on, that's when they are getting more points. And by Tolmido, you mean Akanyo Agnes. Beautiful service, and it shall be, oh my God, it was supposed to be a free ball for Sports, but it was a free ball for Team KCA, who did not make a mistake. Akanyo there executing it quite comfortably. Those unforced errors, those are the things that Sports will definitely need to work on. Service time for Achan, the server and setter of Team Kcca. Nicely done, and it's a back set to Comfort, and oh my, she looks for that diagonal, executes it quite beautifully. When was the last time you saw Comfort hitting those? Yeah, you can see that. Beautiful, beautiful. She dodged that block. Watch carefully, watch those fingers and dodge that block, looking for that sharp diagonal and getting it. Shamim Sentongo says, Kcca, we got this. Ball is pushed to Tush, and Tush makes no mistake. And you know the way she does it, it is so casual. You may think she's in training. Just look at that. Oh, just slightly above Pearl. She chooses her position.
Substitution by Team Kcca.
And now we do have a substitution here. Margaret Namyalo is taken off, and Maureen Mwamla, a former Ndeje University player, is brought on. She loves attacking those balls, and then she touches her biceps to show you she used quite a number of energy. Comfort with the hit, it's picked up, and Will she get another opportunity? No, it shall be a free ball to KCCA. How will they use it? Let us see. Mwamla Morin chooses to dump and is successful. She used all her wisdom on that one, considering she saw the block waiting and in anticipation. Nice pass from Shamira Kalanzi. Ball is pushed to the middle. It's nicely picked up by the setter. This time round, Mwamla hits it off the block. The ball is up. And the resultant dub by Lado only elicits a net violation. Team supporters now have the opportunity to do a substitution. Tumwebaze Esther is brought off for Kebirungi Aisha. Aisha immediately heads for the service. She can put those services away quite comfortably if she gets the opportunity. And this is a very nice service. The ball is up. What will the Sporters charges do? They will send it back as a free ball, and this is when they get punished. And they do get punished by Tush. They do get punished by Tush. And this is what I love seeing. Send back a free ball and we show you how to execute it. Beautiful set, leaving Tush with strictly one block. Beautiful, beautiful back set. Turia marks for that. Now, what do we see here? Aisha and Esther, that's the reversal of the substitutions. You remember Aisha had come on for Esther, but now the substitution is being reversed. Ramanja says there's a problem with the network. I am not sure about that. It seems pretty good where we are standing.
Timeout.
And KCCA calls for a timeout even when they have a set point. Yes, quite a number of things to speak about coming into the second set as even we conclude the first set. Like I told you, reception and services determine women's games. They do determine women's games. So, and you can see that has been much more of that. So, Sporters will definitely be looking to improve on that. They will want to improve on that. It is something that is costing them this semi-final playoff. We're back from the timeout, and it is Akanyo Agnes' service. She does have an opportunity of giving her team a chance to defend. It is 1924. What does she do with the service? Dear is saying your network is intermittent. Hey, it shall improve. It shall improve. It's, I think, and Agnes does not give her team a chance to side out or to defend. Actually, it is now 25-19. KCCA winning the first set. Very many talking points and a lot of work to do in the resultant 5 sets that are coming up. We do return shortly with set 2. I'm sure that correction is coming up on our screens shortly. Some conversations ongoing here between the bench, the referee's table, and they agree that indeed the scores are 2-1 in favor of Kcca. Claire with the service, looks for Pearl. Pearl will look for those hands. What does Tush do? Tush hits that diagonally, and it lands on court. She uses her height advantage on that one. And you can hear the support she's getting from the fans who are encouraging her to hit those balls. 3-1. This time round, Esther makes no mistake. The ball does not return. Comfort heads for the service, and what does Comfort do? Beautiful service, and it shall be an S. Caroline Agnew decides that she will play cricket. Caroline Agnew decides that she shall play cricket, but that ball, considering its height, there are high suspicions it must have been going out, even considering the position the libero who received it was standing at. So Comfort will hope to reduce on the power on that one and the elevation. Maintains the power, reduces the elevation, and the ball now heads out from that result attack by Tush. Yeah, you could see from that Tush was trying to dodge that block and decided to look for the line. Instead, she went out. Comfort with the service, this has third service now. Maintains the power, and it shall be a free ball. What do they do with the free ball? And there shall be a net violation. Oh, unfortunate scenes. Unfortunate scenes there. I think that jersey number 8, Joan Tushemirire, did step on her setter. Yeah, not a beautiful sight to see. Actually, it is, I think, the setter who stepped on Joan as she was landing. Oh, sorry, Joan and the center player. You can see they are so not a good sight to see, especially in sports. Yeah, you can see that. I think at the point of landing, she landed on the leg instead of landing down, and she must have created some kind of tension on her leg. We do wish her all the best, and we hope it is not that serious. It is not always good to see our sports people in pain doing something they love to do. And as you can see, it was only a scare, and we hope it is exactly that. Comfort continues her service drills. This time round, she puts so much on that, it heads out. But she'll definitely be proud of herself. She did help Sporters to get that lead. Now let us see what Akanyo Agnes for Kcca does on the service. Beautiful service, and it shall be a free ball to Kcca. What do they do? Back set to Joan, who executes it quite well, but it's set back to her, and she'll have another opportunity. This time round, she sends that one out. She's quite tall. She doesn't even jump. Just has to swing that arm of hers and the ball is away. Emmanuel Okello, it's really an enjoyable game. I agree, it is. Esther Tumwebaze with the service. And it shall be a free ball to Sportes. Another free ball to them. Nicely picked up, and what do? Pearl strikes that, but there's a block touch and it is picked up. Nicely picked up again. Will Pearl put that away? Pearl got lucky. There's a net violation by Namialo Margaret, who does not complain. Yeah, you can see that. Yeah, you can clearly see that. Esther goes at it again. Beautiful service. Push to the middle, and the ball is easily picked up by Esther. Hit there by Pearl. Shall be another opportunity for Sportes to execute. And Lado makes no mistake, even when she gets help from that belt. But she makes no mistake. Sportes leading this one by 8-4, and now that shall be a first time out to Team Kcca. I think now this is what we have been speaking about. The services are improving for Team Sportes, as well as the cover. You can see Esther picking those balls. That is good awareness, and that is something she needs to do consistently. If Sportes must get anything from this game, they need to do exactly that. You can see the conversations ongoing there between former setter there, Makongoro Shamim, and the current setter of Kcca. I'm sure they must be telling her a few things about the tricks. The bench there fully supporting their colleagues on court. They need that support. Esther at it again. She gets an S, and she'll be thankful to luck and God that that ball barely passed the net. You can see that. Not even a stretch from Najuko Claire could reach that ball. She will definitely not want to replicate that. This time round it's nicely picked up and it's pushed to Namialo. And Esther is there. What do they do now? Back set to Tush. And the second referee says there was a net violation there. Lado is much aware about that and does not complain. Emmanuel Okello saying you're seeing Sportes taking this set 25-19 against Kcca. Well, we are here watching and we are waiting to see what happens. 5-9. And this time round, Paul makes sure there are no mistakes, even with the complaints from Boenje, who thinks there was a net violation, but the second referee insists there was nothing of the sort. It shall now be Pearl with the service. She's performing relatively better in this set, hitting those balls really hard. Let us see what she does with the service. It's a nice service, beautiful service. And Tush, of course, also choosing not to have a free ball. And that powerful dump by Comfort makes it so uncomfortable for the libero of Kcca. You can see what she did there. She realized she was not going to hit that ball and decides to push it with all her might to Varoline, who was caught flat-footed, not able to receive it well. Mugabe Rowell saying, let's go ladies. I don't know which ladies you're speaking about, but I'm sure all ladies. Nicely picked up by, oh my God. And Comfort is making no mistakes this time round. She's hitting them free balls, and they are now extending their lead. You can now see what is happening with the Sporters team. Everyone is falling on the ground and ensuring that no ball lands. This is the kind of attitude they needed, and this is the kind of attitude they need. Kcca with the substitutions now.
9 out, 5 in.
Margaret Namialo out. Maureen Mwamula is brought on. Yeah, and we shall have Oliver Achan off, and Nazite will be brought on. That clearly shows something is not going as the coach is expecting. Mugabe Rowell making it clear that he means Sportes, not any other team, and he's saying Comfort is on fire. I agree. Nicely passed by Varolane, pushed by Nazite, and you can see Mwamula shows that bicep, saying I used a lot of power on that one. Fortunate Waruhanga saying Sportes had luck, let's push harder. They definitely hear you. Kimararungu, look, Florence saying let's go Sportes, let's go. And now it is 6 Kcca, 12 Sportes. Mwamula Maureen with the service. Let us see how she uses that bicep of hers on that service. Beautiful pass by Lado, and even beautiful attack. It's easily picked up by Pearl, but the resultant attack by Comfort goes away. They choose not to put up those fingers because they realize she was hitting hard against them, and it now be a second opportunity at the service by Maureen. Nicely picked up by Lado, and there was an attempt at the double. Shall be a free ball to Sportes. Shall they use it well? Let us see what happens. Push to Lado, and Lado makes no mistake of that shot block of the Kcca setter, that is Nazite Fiona, former Ndeje player. After Ndeje deciding to dissolve their volleyball teams, the girls there decided to look for teams where they could ply their trade, and that is why Nazite is in Kcca. Not a very good pass, but it shall work. It shall work, considering that Najuko decides that it shall work. She puts a lot of power on the attack in 4. She's a good jumper. You can see she uses that block. Yeah. She uses that short block of Umuhoza and executes that quite well. Mwamula Maureen picking those in 6. The ball is still up, and what does Comfort do? Comfort looks for the line. Comfort looks for the line, still going up against that short block, and this time succeeds. Yeah, that is the kind of Comfort Sportes needed and needs if they will get anything out of this game. Kcca keeps those substitutions coming, and now they bring off the setter, that is Nazite, and bring back Achan. You can see that communication there between Achan and her middle player, telling her what kind of ball she should come for. And from where we're seeing, she was telling her to come for the ball in 1. Let us see if that will happen. The kind of reception does not allow that to happen. And it shall be a free ball. Team Sportes, even after that kind of play from the Sportes setter, who chose to dump instead of set. And they get punished for that. Claire puts that away. I'm sure there will be a conversation with the setter about her decision. She chose to dump that ball instead of pushing that ball to Comfort. But considering the points as they are, she might be exonerated should Sportes win this set. Achan with the service. Beautiful service, a nice pick by Lado. The one leg attempt is not successful, but now Sportes to defend. Nicely picked up by Kalanzi. Ball to Comfort, and Comfort uses that block. The ball is still up. What does Tush do? Tush just swings that arm, and there's no one in 6 to cover. Lado is late. Yeah, you can see high up above the Comfort block. Nice pass from Lado. Ball is pushed to Comfort. Comfort decides to hit that block with all her power. And as you can see from there, yes, that combination only kept the ball out. (15-10), Sportes in the driving seat. They will need to maintain that momentum if they must get anything out of this set. Omhoza with the service. Ball is up, shall be pushed for Pearl, and Pearl drives that ball through the net. And you can see the disappointment there. She's very disappointed in herself. She knows she could do better, and definitely she can do better. 11-15. The lead is reducing by time. Let us see what happens. Najuko Claire with the service. Let us see what she does. And there were 4 hits on that one by Comfort. Sportes is now forced to call for a timeout. I think just to call the momentum and encourage the players, tell them they can actually do it, but the lead is now reduced to 3. They need to get back to the notes that they were using when they took the lead. That is, don't allow any ball to fall, ensure that you cover the balls, put up the defenses, execute well, and everything shall be okay. Kcca side seemingly quite comfortable and happy with the way things are moving despite being behind, but they think they have the momentum coming and going. We return from that timeout. Sportes needing this set, needing to even and create parity of some sort in this game. Claire Najuko with the service. She will definitely be looking for either Lado or Pearl. It would be unwise for her to look for the libero. And yes, they look for Lado. They get Lado, but it's a free ball to Kcca. Ball is pushed to 4. And Maureen makes no mistake against that combination of a block between Comfort and Esther. Yeah, going through the middle with so much power. She even showed her biceps. It is now, as you'd expect, 13-15. The lead being reduced by now to now 2 points only. Beautiful hit by Pearl for the much needed side out. And now Comfort heads for the service. And it will be a free ball to Team Sportes. What will they use it for? Push the ball to Pal. And it's a block in. Nicely passed, pushed to 4, and Lado shall get another opportunity. This time round she chooses to dump, and proper free ball now to Kcca. Mwamla Morin using all her energy hits that off the block, and it lands on. It actually went off the belt. Yeah, you can see that. Yeah. Some luck there as the ball went down, but yes, it will do for them. No complaints. It is now 15, 16 if I'm not mistaken. Yes, 15-16. Nicely passed by Kalanzi. Ball is up. Lado hits that really hard off the diagonal. There is no one to pick that up. It fell very close, and you can see the coach is putting his arms up, telling Claire Najuko that, what are you doing? You're just standing there. I presume that is what he's telling Claire. Sportes holding on to their much needed lead. Esther, it is now 17-15. Ball is pushed, and this time round the ball shall be up. I'm sure Joan now, there was a slight touch, and I agree with Paul that I felt there must be that ball must have been kept into play by someone defending the 6, but there was no one on that 6. Yeah, you can see she simply targeted those hands, and it was very, very far from Umhoza. Beautiful block to now restore parity. It's 17 points apiece. Yeah, beautiful block. Yes, Pal Akankunda is taken off for Kebirungi Aisha. Pal Akankunda is taken off for Kebirungi Aisha. But we are now level on points. 17-17. Lado does the same thing again, looks for that space in between Claire and the libero, and puts that ball there through the diagonal. She's enjoying herself, Lado, enjoying the hits of those balls. Aisha with the service. Beautiful service, nicely picked up. And it shall be a free ball to Team Kcca. What do they do now? Ball is pushed to beautiful block. Yes, and I think the ball went out, but they had gotten an opportunity at hitting that ball through Mwamla Morin. Ramanja saying Sofapal is the best in cover. Alupo Christine, long time. You're saying, haha, let's go ladies. Kimarungu, let's go Sportes. Alupo, former Ndeje player, that one. Retired from volleyball, but not tired. She has quite a number of trophies under her belt, especially in that middle position. Quite a problem there. Legendary one leg. She used to enjoy that one, especially when she was getting the sets from Kaido Jessica. But when that Alupo of those days meets the current Alupo, they can fight. Because the current Arupo recently realized that I'm her role model. She's now chasing me in terms of weight. 1917, Sporters with the lead in this set. 1917, Sporters with the lead. We are coming to the business end of the set. This is where it matters most. This is where the actual magic does happen. What does Aisha Kebirungi do? That is Aisha Kebirungi. And now the coach Malik chooses a block, brings out the setter, jersey number 12 Muhoza for Renata. That is clearly an idea of a block. And the target is Maureen Mwamla. But will the setter of Kcca be pushing that ball to 4 or to 2? Let us see. What does the setter do? Setter sends that ball, and the idea works. Shall now be a free ball, but there's no one to set that ball. Oh my God. There is no one to set that ball. There's no one with setter instincts, and Team Kcca get lucky. Wow. Wow. Is there a challenge? Seems there is a challenge. Who is challenging and what are they challenging? Emmanuel saying you're waiting for Sporters to confirm your prediction. Yeah, let us wait and see. Well, like I told you, the challenges do take some time. They need watching over and over again. But trust me, they are restoring some kind of sanity in the game. This explains why we do not have line referees. We do have challenges instead. So what do we have here? Was there a touch? That is what they are contesting. And you can hear people clapping. I don't know who has won the challenge, but the substitution by Team Sporters has been reversed. Flavia Omoza brought back on for Renata. 18-19, showing that Team Kcca did win up on that challenge. And it's now Maureen with the service. They were challenging whether there was a touch on that attack, on the block, whether there was a block touch. That is what the challenge was about. Nice pick by Kalanzi. The Sporters setter made to pay for dumping that ball. I do not like that. I personally don't like that. I do not understand why she chose the option, and now this is the second time she's doing it, choosing to dump the ball instead of setting the ball, and she gets punished for that. And now Kcca are level on points. Kcca are level on points, 19-19. Yeah, that was putting her team in a very, very difficult position. Set the ball, give your team an opportunity to defend. And this time round, there is agreement that the ball actually landed on the ground. No contestation from the Kcca coach. Yes, you can see that clearly. Maureen was late. Lado with the service to extend Sport's lead. It's now 20-19. Can she deliver the S? She did deliver a few points ago. And Stamil says there was a violation in positions. Yes, she's showing them how they were supposed to have been. And as you can see, Bwenje is in agreement. Bwenje this time round does not have very many complaints. Mark my look says, don't make it so obvious that you are sided. Oh, really? Mark, now you're being very cheeky. I'm only telling you what I also think and believe should be the right thing. Yes, that's what I'm doing. Why ask for a timeout when the challenge takes this long? Just ask for a challenge. Okay. Lado this time round puts that away, and it is now a 1-point lead, 20-21. Mark my look attempting to pick up on me. I will not allow. I shall not allow. Mogole with the service, nicely picked up by Kalanzi. And there is failing to be communication between the setter and Hamido player. And it's a free ball now to Sportes. What will they do? Ball is pushed to Comfort, who makes no mistake this time round. They need to talk. The setter and middle player, that is the Sportes setter, need to have a word and agree, because on 2 occasions now, Akanyo Agnes is late, or Ale, whichever you want to say. You see, Rampanja is saying it's not even true, your team is playing. I agree. Rampanja, Wama, for you have understood. Mugabe always saying supporting Sportes is not a crime. I agree, it is not. Tell that guy Mark who's trying to make it look like it is a crime. Umhoza picked up by Lado. And what does, oh my God, it's a dump by Aisha. Another opportunity to execute the ball. Comfort does, but the ball is blocked into play. Ball is still into play, and it shall be a free ball now to Kcca. What do they do? Oh my God, we do have an injury scare here. I think Kalanzi landed badly, and not a nice sight to see. Not a very good sight to see. Not a good sight to see. I think she did land badly. Yeah. Yeah, you can see from the replays here, she did land badly. Not a nice sight to see. We do wish that she recovers and nothing serious. But you're doing the right commentary. Journalist I know, Ramanja, thanks for the appreciation. Yeah, always not a brilliant sight to see when sportsmen and women are getting injured while playing the game they love. It is always not a nice thing, so we do wish it is not something very serious. Ramanja, that's my crush, bruh, but she'll be fine. Good. I hope she knows that she's your crush. Kimararungu, look, Florent. Let's go. Let's go backs. Jerry, Etaba, do the. you guys. Let me do commentary. Let me do commentary. Jerry. Yeah. Yeah, you can see Shamira there wailing that it is nothing really serious. Spotters with the lead 23-22, Kcca with the service. They hope to reduce that and take the second set as well. Spotters hoping that they take this set to level the game. Ramanja says she doesn't know one. Oh, I will tell her. I will tell her. I will tell her. I will tell her. Yeah, and as you can see, Shamira now leaving the court. But she's walking, so we hope it is not something serious. Yeah, but I could see the landing was not good. But it is, we hope that she will return shortly. Patricia comes on court. Patricia comes on court. You're wondering who won the decisive? It was KCB Nkumba who won the decisive. And now let us see who is going to win this game. King Solo Mukundan in the building. Let us see. Esther puts that away, and it is set point team Sport S. They now need to only defend, only receive well and execute on the attack. That is the only thing they need to do. And for Kcca, they will need to defend this now. Very nice service. Ball is pushed to Tush, and it's a block out. It's a block out, 23. Alupo, hey, how are you, Christine? I hope you're doing well. And now we do have a substitution for team Kcca. Eunice is brought on, I'm sure, for the service. She knows how to put those away. Coming on in the position of Akanyo Agnes. Let us see what happens. They will need to receive well, the Spotters team. Beautiful service, nicely done. And what does Aisha do? Aisha hits that on the line. It shall be a free ball to team Spotters. And what will they do? Hit again by Esther. And oh my God, poor communication between Aisha Kebirunji and Esther. The ball lands right in front on them. Wow. Look at that. Lands on both. They did not communicate. They did not speak. And this is the beauty of games and sports. This is where the concentration is needed. And the coach does not need for anything else to happen. Immediately calls for a timeout. Yeah, okay, Rampanja was asking between victory. I think you meant VVC. VVC lost that decisive set and lost the game. And we return with the third set. Sporters do have everything to play for now. They do have everything to play for. And KCCA have to only do one thing, win this set. And they shall have 1 foot into the finals. Adieri, the question you're asking is, Wama just tell me the Vipers play in the building. We shall definitely be recognizing them. Lawrence says, tell them, say. In fact, do they recognize Banange people? The kind of way of starting. Aha. So, like I've been telling you, Sporters do have everything to play for, and they do not change their lineup. They maintain it. I think they feel they have what it takes to bring down this KCCA side, and I agree. They just have to make a few corrections here and there, but they do have what it takes. KCCA side do not also make any changes and start us off with Mogole with the service. What does Mogole do? Nice pass from Lado, and it's a dump by Comfort. Will she get punished? Yeah, it is a nice hit, but now Comfort, she chooses less power, and now it will be a free ball to Team KCCA. Sorry, Team Sporters. Wow. The turnovers are too many. And then finally, Comfort says she's had enough. Buries that ball deep down. She decides she's had enough. Muhwezi and Company Limited, you want to cause me problems. I'm always saying Banange the Chisimula is back. Manange the Chisimula will not go away. The Chisimula will not go away. Beautiful, beautiful service from Umuhoza, back set. And it's picked up by Umuhoza. And Lado watches, uses her wisdom, dumps that ball, and there's no one else. There's no one to pick that ball. The KCCA coaches, they are clad in yellow KCCA shirts to show that they actually belong to KCCA club of the institution, and the Sporters coaches, they are clad in white t-shirts with the Sporters logos. Achan with the service. Beautiful service. And Pearl says, I have received my ball, I shall attack it, and she executes that with some kind of finesse. Beautiful. Yeah, I think she enjoys hitting them when they are backcourt, because you can see clear that was a tall block, but they had no response for her. Mwezi says one of the teams is in training. Patricia fails to put that ball up, and it costs the team. Now Madanda is saying this is going to be an easy one for KCCA. Well, we are waiting to see. Claire Najuko with the service. I'm sure she'll be looking for the libero. She looks for Comfort, who pushes it away. Nice pick by the libero, back set, and Comfort uses that block. Pearl uses that block, and it is a block on court. Yeah, you can see she used that flying block of Akanyo Agnes, the middle blocker of KCCA. Yeah, not particularly good passing, that one from the KCCA side, and they get punishment for that. 5-2, Sportes leading this set. Esther with the service. Beautiful service. It shall be a free ball. Oh, it is not. Oh my God. Mwamla Maureen simply swings and finds Umhoza. Oh my God. Yeah, found Umhoza not really concentrating. She had two decisions. She was moving in and then the ball was be in for it. My Melo saying connection. Let us see what you mean by that. Pal Akankunda. Let us see what you mean by that. Pal Akankunda is out with that attack. And Maureen uses all high energy. Lado with 4 hits. You can see there Patricia telling her team to side out immediately, encouraging them. Madanda Emmanuel saying you predict tomorrow it will be more quick. It's not going to be. It's going to be today for Sporters. That's what Madanda predicts. Nicely done by Lado. And back for Sporters. Nicely done by Lado. And back for Sporters to make the bike. That one by Mwamla. Now she chooses power after realizing there is a shot blocker. The stream is buffering a lot. Okay, yeah, we do acknowledge we have a small challenge here with the network, but we're working to sort it out. We are working very hard to sort that one out, and it's just give us a few. It will be back on. Maureen Mwamla, after making very many points on the attack, now serves outside. Maybe she used a lot of power and energy, so she didn't have any. Oh, okay. 8-9. Akanyo Agnes with the service. Nicely done by Mwamla. And what does Claire do? Claire uses all her energy against that shot block, and the result is as you would expect. Mohwezi Asimwe saying we didn't pay the katenke na yera mwagala tulinye trees right now. No, we are working on the network. It should be done and dusted in a minute. We are sorting it. We are sorting that. And I can assure you it's going to get better. Beautiful block, and the ball shall not return. Kcca running away with this one. Beautiful block. That combination between the setter and her middle player. Beautiful. There's nothing, absolutely nothing Patricia the libero and Comfort would do about that. Mogole Faith. And Comfort could not keep that reception on. She had cooking oil in her fingers, and you can see, yeah, the resultant ball. She couldn't also pass it over. Kcca running away with the set, drawing closer to winning the game 3-0. A replication of what happened the last league game. Sporters this time round do succeed with that one leg. Beautiful play there from the setter and Esther. Yeah, beautiful. I love that. They needed to side out immediately, and that was one of the good ways to do it. I think network should now be very okay. Yeah, our network should be okay. Umhoza puts that service away, and you can hear the fans in the stands shouting 3-0. I don't know. They are seeing right through the future. But if nothing happens from the Sporters' perspective, it is definitely going to be a 3-0. Now it is a service by the Kcca setter, picked up nicely by Patricia, and it will be Tush who chooses to dump that ball. Good wisdom. There is no one covering that 6. And there we have it. Madanda saying your prediction was 3-0. Well, I think you're growing closer to that prediction. If nothing happens between now and the final point. And now Sportes is forced into a timeout. And you can see there's not so much the coach is able to tell his players, because I think he simply needed them to rest. And you know, the challenge with these playoffs is that you do not have a lot of time to make adjustments. Tomorrow we return with the second games, and if for example Sporters lose again, if they have lost today, they will go home. So they do have to ensure that they go out of this game with something. You can see Esther there, one of the most senior players on that team, trying to encourage her colleagues. Madanda is saying that nothing is going to happen. Well, it's these games and sports, Madanda. Don't be so rigid. These games and sports, anything can happen, my dear. I want to assure you. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. You never say never. Well, we return, and Chan with the service. Picked up nicely by Patricia. Back set. Comfort executes that one quite well. Achan very far from that one. Yeah, Comfort there choosing her position. And hey, Mohezi, not for example, they are losing. You people. Hey. Anyway, we do have one final game happening after here, and that is the game between Sporters and Kcca in the men's category. Nice pick, that one from Valerie, sorry, and Caroline makes no mistake. She executes that one. Alupo Christian saying one leg, good move, but put it down. Oh, you think the ball she should put the ball down, not to drive it. I think that's what you mean. To give these people notes, eh? You burnt the book where you used to write those notes. Claire with the service. Not nicely picked up by Comfort. It shall be used by... It was a beautiful back set, that one from Achan. Oh my God. Beautiful back set. Just look at that. Beautiful. Just look at that. Oh God. And she left Joanne with just one blocker. And as you'd expect, the rest is history. Joanne will definitely smear that one. Second timeout for Team Sporters. 16-10 at the points. Mark my look saying all that playoff hype for this sweeping. I'll call Mr. I'll call Mr. 256 after this game. I don't know what kind of hyping you're speaking about, but these games and sports, anything can happen. Anything can happen. Any team, by the way, can beat the other 3-0. So there's nothing new here. It has happened. It is happening. Yep. So, but we are coming to the business end of the game. Yeah. Usually when it crosses the 15-point mark, you expect that things are now getting serious. You expect that things are getting serious. Claire continuing with the service. Travis, how much do you pay S-Team for transmission? Guma or claim trees? Adieri is bringing back that whole conversation. Molekera or Sportes is going to stream these games and they do not need payment. Attempted dump there by Esther is not successful. And what will Joanne do? Joanne hits against that Olivia block and it is out. They do extend their lead now 17-10, and now Sporters bring a 4-man change. Yeah, a 4-man change. 7 for 9. That is Natukundo Olivia for a back. Pal Akankunda for Renata. Comfort for Aisha. And Joy for Esther. That is what is happening. The coach now wants to try a different strategy altogether. Moise is saying, I will continue saying it, we have the win, but you have the points. Banange. Aisha fails to pick properly, but well, it will be a free ball to Kcca. And what will they do? The ball is hit out by Maureen, and Aisha goes lucky because it was not good passing, that one. Always saying you bring four hold. Aha, Barbara Mbabazi. Aha, you people. Aha. So Moise is saying we should bring the entire team, that Sporters should bring the entire team. Well, in the wisdom of the coach, he decides that 4 are enough. And now Joy, Asemera Patience with the service. Nicely done by Varoline. And Joan makes no mistake against that Lado block. It's blocked on and there is no one to pick that ball up. Adieri, you support Sport S. I think you meant to you leave the people to support whatever they want to support, Adieri. Akanyo Agnes with the service as Kcca look to extend their lead now. And it is an S. It is an S. Aisha is being looked for and they get her and she fails to keep the ball up. It's an S. 19-11, Kcca with the lead. And surely it is now looking much more clear for a 3-0 route. Yes, the way things are moving. Mark my look is saying Aisha has been arguably Sport's best player for almost 2 seasons now. I need to be brought up to speed on why she recently has been getting playing time. Well, we'll have the conversation with the coach after here. He will tell us perspective. Yes, we'll hear from him and that perspective and see what he says about this whole thing you're speaking. And I'll make sure I say you're the one who asked the question. Ikiring saying Kcca Jew, you did say that earlier on. Barbara Mbabazi predicts that Joan will hit the line till when the game ends. Okay. Nicely done by Claire. Ball is picked up by Patricia there and Lado hits it hard. Ball is back set for, and what do we see? It was block out. It was a block out. There are not many disagreements from the Kcca coach and his team. It is now 13-19. Sporters attempting something very, very hard. That is find Kcca and take the lead. And even win the entire game. That is something they are now attempting to do. But now we shall have a first time out for Team Kcca, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, and now we return from that timeout. business end of the game, Renata Kamahoro carries the pride of her team with that service. She needs to be very cool, calm and collected with that service. Otherwise, she will push Kcca further into the lead. She does it so simply. Picked up by Mwamla Morin. What does Mwamla Morin do? Mwamla was attempting to look for those fingers, doesn't get them. Ball flies out. Yeah, you can see what she was doing. No intent of attacking that ball on court. Just look for those fingers. Good strategy, but not well executed. Renata once again goes for simplicity. And this time round, Mugole Faith, young sister to Mwamla Morin, puts that away through the middle. Happy with that style and strategy. And she understands exactly what the coach is saying. 2014, Tush with the service. Aisha is again a culprit in the service, in the reception, sorry. But she gets lucky, the ball goes over, and there is no one to block that ball. There is no one. You can see where Mugole passed. Yes, right where, exactly at the point where Doretta was. Joan Cards is saying, Maureen with wingos, hey. I will tell her. And Tush this time round puts that service hard into the net. I think she was attempting to add more power. But the resultant power instead drove that one to the net. Now Lado with the service. 15-21, 6-point lead. Can Lado do some wonders? We are waiting to see. Well, she passes the first hurdle, serves, and as you would expect, Sportes is caught flat for the entire team. They did not watch carefully to see what the setter was planning to do. The setter chooses to dump that ball, and there's no one to cover it in 6. But there's also a net violation, even as Mwamla Morin is taken off for Namialo Margaret. (22-15). There is definitely no coming back from this one for Sportes. I do not see that. The sun is about to reach the foreheads. They should bring back their men next for the next. You people. The ball is up. What does Sportes do? Aisha goes for the dump. And Mugole Faith was attempting to fly. I do not know what that one is called, but well, she did not succeed. Kagasa Lyon have the 4 institutions caused more harm than good. Banang. 16-22 is what we have now. Nicely done by Varoline. And Claire makes sure the ball does not return, hits that one hard, and Lado couldn't keep it up. 23-16. 2 points for the match. And I'll bring you the conversations from the two coaches. The victor and the vanquished. I'm sure, like me, you would want to know what is running through their minds. Nice pick, and it's pushed. And this time around it's point, Sportes, 17-23. Inky Kring says Kong's in advance, Team Kcca. Mohwezi says tell the Kcca to call for timeout, please. Well, I think they are comfortable enough. They noted that, but we have a substitution here, just number 4 again. This is why it happened last time. Eunice is brought on, but now for reception, not for service. Let us see what happens. Nice pick up by, and Well, the transition is so fast. Beautiful block, that one by Akanyo. When Aisha thought she would put power to that, the block was there waiting. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful block, that one. Beautiful block. And it is a match point for Team Kcca. Match point, Team Kcca. Nice picked up by Lado, and what does Renata do? Hits that really hard, but it's picked up by a second year Christine. Free ball to Spotters. And Asemera Joy executes that one quite well against Akanyo. Yeah, very, very nicely done. You can see the jubilations there. Ramanja is saying, how is my crush? The Liber, she must be doing okay. I don't think it's anything serious, but I think it's a precaution. Aisha with an ace to her name. Is she planning to change the game? Well, she has started that with an ace service. Let us see how she proceeds after that. Mwezi saying one teams that are not training. Madanda saying Western Central based teams. And now we do have a libero from, a timeout from Team Kcca. Olivia Seta Kcca is doing great. Yeah, she is Oliver, not Olivia, Oliver Achan. And I agree she's doing an amazing job in that department. Quite an amazing job. But now it is 19-24. Spotters attempting something really difficult. They want to turn around this game, and first by winning this set and winning two subsequent ones. That is the plan, I'm sure, in their heads. And Mwezi Asimwe thinks it is impossible. There is nothing impossible in games. Now, Aisha, what does she do? Beautiful service, and the ball is pushed to Eunice. She looks for those hands. It's going to be used by Renata, who looks for a dump, doesn't execute it well. And now, Claire for the win. It is 3-0. Kcca 3, Spotters 0. A lot of talking points here for Team Spotters, even as they return tomorrow. But now let us go and hear from the coaches what they have to say about today.
was given already. Let somebody just pitch them. Nani, idea for receive from the team.